His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say gained about 3 yards?
Brings up second and 7.
From the 35, here's second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first hit miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Coleman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And the Bills are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3, it's second and goal. Well-designed run, it's Allen. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And goal.
They'll run. It's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's a run going left. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Landon Jackson there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From 29. Here's 2nd down and 7. Patrick to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he gets this up close to the 40. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. To throw is Mahomes. That's caught outside. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, KC.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And it'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Nothing's there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This, about as short as you can get. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Throwing on second down. It's out. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
319!
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down. Ball security, a must in these conditions. Their catch calls for and taken without issue.
15-yard line.
Yellow!
Drive will start on the ground. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll take it forward to the 27. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Yellow, yellow!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Here comes second and 4. Throwing now, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first down at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Pushed forward a little snow plow. 80 yards as the snow intensifies. Look him up on the second down and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Mahomes back. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Mahomes. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Third, they need 8.
43! 42! Hey, 57, 57! Where's it?
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. To throw on first and 10, Allen. And downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he will have a first down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
That's another Bills first down.
Allen to throw again. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's out of bounds. pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Second and 7.
Alert! What's that?
Throwing again. It's Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Throwing again is Allen. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Third and 7.
Middle. What's that?
Throw once more. Here's Allen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. On the return, this is strong. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What's that?
Here's a handoff to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Round 80. Look out.
Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. On the toss, they'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
the 34-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is from Cloud. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Smith. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, they go right back to Smith. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That one good for 29.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad game in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. So, we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Anytime you decide to give the ball to someone other than the running back on the ground, Mike, of course you're trying to catch the defense off guard. You're definitely not intending to lose yardage. That was the case here. Defense was all over it. Great job.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead, the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. Here's Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll push forward a little snow cloud. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Round it.
A carry for Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Allen to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this one is going to remain a tie game. He'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Once again, it's Smith. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Here is 2nd and 7.
Yellow! Yellow!
To throw is Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down.
Yellow, yellow! Attack, attack! Yellow, yellow!
They'll drop to throw, moving to his right. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28.
Clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here comes second down.
Yep.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5.
Yellow!
To throw is Mahomes. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
On the return, this is strong. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Regular. What's up?
Now it's Allen. Caught left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Ball's around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's going to look for the home run ball.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop the ball to end this game.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.